Boom. Ooh. Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome to Cooking Show. Ba, 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 ba. Today we're doing winter's pasta, you know? Pasta that will reheat your heart, that would put you into the party time. It's the most beautiful time of the year.
Santa.
No witnesses?
So, did you guys know who's been on the naughty list? Mr. Cat. Mr. Cat. Mr. Cat been destroying stuff.
Hey, I've been good. I only killed 3 birds this year.
He's been eating everything. Yeah, so do you know what he's getting this year? Bananas. And he doesn't like bananas. Christmas is over for Mr. Cat. Look at him. Look at him. He's mad. Today, what are we doing, Mr. Cat? We're doing 3 types of pasta that are both colorful, sexy, wintry, and amazing. So, without further ado, we gotta get going and get on the way to cooking. Let's go! That was less hype than I hoped for, Mr. Cat. Mr. Cat, next time you run, okay? I gotta do everything here. Alright, so first up we're gonna start by making a tortellini in broth. So we start with the broth, we got some chicken bone, we boil them, and then we skim all the dirty stuff. After that we add carrot, onion, celery, thyme, some bay leaf, some parmesan crust, a little bit of garlic, and you make that simmer for 5 hours. While this is simmering, we're gonna do the pasta. So we do the classic egg pasta. You work that dough like you want it, show that dough who's the boss. And like magic, perfect pasta dough. Then we're gonna filter our chicken broth. Give it a couple of salt, but everything should be perfect on the flavor. Then we're on to Mr. Cat's favorite part, which is the meat filling. There is ground veal, pork, some mortadella and prosciutto. And I salt and pepper it, add a little bit of nutmeg and a little bit of parmesan, and we're there. Flavor should be bomb. Then you just want to mix it all up so everything is homogeneous. Now we're ready to roll our dough, so we roll it like always. Make sure it's super thin. And this is the fun part, so just have fun with it. Once your dough is perfect, everything should go like planned. Then we want to put a little bit of flour on one side. Cut it into little tortellini, they gotta be super small. Then you take some of that filling, you put it in the tortellini, you close it, and you get perfect tortellini. Not gonna lie, it is long to make that much tortellini, but the result is probably one of the most magical things, so worth all the way. Once it's all ready, you're ready to go. So we boil it into salted water. Then we're ready for playtime. We put the tortellini and the broth afterward. A little bit of parsley, a little bit of parmesan, a little bit of pepper, just to boost a little bit that flavor, make it just perfect. And boom, just like that, we got the perfect little pasta. On to the next one. We're gonna start by making our semolina dough. We got some beautiful cavatelli that we're gonna make. We're gonna have a beurre blanc and some cod with it, so it's gonna be perfect. Again, perfect dough, ready to rest. While this is resting, we're gonna make a beautiful sun-dried tomato crumble. Pretty simple: bread, thyme, garlic, and a bunch of sun-dried tomato. Blitz it all together until you got perfect consistency. Then we're gonna put that into the oven at 350 until everything is nice and crispy. Then we're ready to roll our beautiful dough. So just cut yourself a pieces. This one doesn't need a machine. Just start rolling it with your hand, make a little sausage or roll, whatever. Make sure it's Mr. Cat approved. He's really difficult on his cavatelli. He's a hard teacher. Then you get this little cavatelli board and you just roll it and it should be perfect. Pretty easy one to do and pretty fun one. Alright, after that we're gonna make our sauce. We're gonna start by putting some shallot and a bunch of white wine. Add a little bit of vinegar and we're gonna let that reduce. While this is reducing, we're gonna cook our cod. So pretty simple: a little bit of olive oil, salt and pepper, a little bit of paprika. Put it into flour and just pan fry it until it's perfectly cooked. At this point, your beurre blanc should be ready to go. So we're gonna add the caper and then we're gonna add a bunch of butter. Like, this sauce should be like 90% butter and like 10% liquid, just saying. Then you get perfect consistency, add some salt and pepper to taste. And we're ready to cook our pasta. We're gonna toss a little bit everything together. You don't wanna eat that much this sauce, but you still want it to be hot. Then we're ready to play. We add the cut on top, a bunch of that beautiful crumble. And boom, we got perfect plate. Alright, last one, we're gonna do some beautiful beet pasta. Yes, last beet's doing some beets pasta, makes sense. It's gonna be filled up with the egg yolk and some ricotta, it's gonna be beautiful. So let's make our homemade ricotta, so we put cream and milk, bring that to a bowl, add some vinegar, mix it a little bit, then reserve it for like half an hour, and then drain it for a couple of hours until it's nice and smooth. Then after that, we're gonna make a herb vinaigrette to go on top. There is basil, dill, fennel, tarragon, a little bit of mustard Dijon, some citrus, and a bunch of olive oil. Then we just mix it all up and you got a perfect green little vinaigrette. When your ricotta is nicely rested, we're gonna put it into the mixer and we're just gonna whip it and add a little bit of liquid if it needed to get perfect consistency. You want it to be smooth when it's hot because when you're gonna put it in the fridge, it's gonna firm up. Then we're ready to do our pasta dough. So I only do one pasta of this one because I didn't have no more egg yolk, you know, I didn't organize myself, but it's gonna be beautiful. So we roll it, then we add our cold ricotta, we do a little circle, like a little nest for the egg yolk, then we put our egg yolk in it. I salt it and put a little bit of paper on top, and then we add the other sheet on top of it, press on the side to make sure it's nice and tight, and then we're gonna cut it in a circle, and boom, perfect little ravioli. Ready to cook, we cook it in boiling water until it's perfect. Then we want to play in time, we add a little vinaigrette on top of it, and I'm adding a little bit of herb. Pretty simple presentation, but it's perfect like this. You know what, sometimes simple make perfect. And there we have it, boys, a bunch of little pasta that coming from winter. I can smell the Christmas spirit right there, you know, so a bunch of flavor, a bunch of nice thing. I love it. Let's go. And boom, guys, we done it. We done it. We cooked our beautiful pasta wintry meal. So funny thing, I realized this bowl got a hole in it. So next time we don't put liquid in this one. But yeah, it's spilled everywhere. Like there is, yeah. Oh my god, that is so good. Next one, we're gonna go with the beautiful cod and pasta with a little bit of beurre blanc, you know, the fancy stuff, you know. Let's start with the pasta without the cod. Honestly, you can't go wrong with a sauce that is 90% butter. I mean, that just makes sense, you know. But yeah. Bellissimo. Bravo, bravo. Delicious. You know, this one is like the special one because it's super funny. Because now you get to open it and see if the yellow is runny. And booyah, look at that beauty. Runny egg yolk with the ricotta and everything. And I realized with a pasta with an egg yolk like this, do you know what you need with it? Talking about the best bread, the garlic bread. You need a little bit of garlic bread to dip in it. You dip all of this flavor in there. But yeah, thank you all for watching this beautiful, amazing meal. This winter vibe was crazy. It's freaking freezing outside and it's Christmas. Good vibes, good vibration, you know? But yeah, guys, thank you all for watching, like always. You guys are amazing. I'll see you around. Peace. Whew.